and hello. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, 1 second. All right. Welcome to Friday. Fired Up Live. You thought I wasn't coming for you. I'm here. It has been a long week, a long day. Lisa is not here. I'm on my own. I'm trying to do this and figuring it out. Yeah, we're here. Alexander, my friend from Russia. How are you, my friend? How are you? Welcome to Fired Up Friday. It might be Saturday where you are from the future. Man, I wanted to jump on before the weekend. It's important that we stay consistent, right? I talk about that all the time. It's important we stay consistent with the things we do. And today I'm just going to kind of go into some things from the week, some things from the day. And let's get some conversations going. If you're here, please feel free to jump in the comments and participate in this Fired Up Friday. First of all, what are you doing this weekend? Throw it in the comments. Let's start that conversation. What are you doing this evening? If Taz is here, he might be. I don't know yet. If you're here, Taz, let's talk about some of this drink stuff that we got going on. We're going to make the official Fed beverage. I'm excited to see how that kind of plays out. Fired up today about business, respect, and running a business, really. When you're dealing with people, ladies and gentlemen, when you're dealing with people, it's very, very hard to get everybody on the same page, to understand things. And I've been learning that over the past several years as I'm trying to change the culture here. We have had guys here, we have had technicians here a very long time. They understand the dynamic of the business. They understand the urgency of the business. They understand this company, Malachi Parts and Service. We're a service business in the food equipment world, okay? We're built on being good to people. We're built on high quality service, and we're built on response. That's how my dad did this. That's how my dad kind of built this. I mean, it was just being there and getting things done. We don't belabor the points. We don't get into all these drawn out conversations. We get stuff done. It was brought down. It still didn't meet, and here I am. Since 2012, when I was running the service desk, 2012, 13, 14, 15, right? All these years, even years prior to that, but it's all about getting things done quickly. We're not trying to lose the quality, but we're talking about getting things done. We don't want to talk about it. We want to do it. And that's the tone that I have set here. So you have the Women of Malachi, which you can go see the Women of Malachi on youtube.com/Malachi TV. Go check them out. But Geraldine, our service manager here, sat next to me for many, many, many years. She understands exactly what I want, exactly what this company needs to thrive and to be profitable and to stay on course with who we are. Malachi, I feel, has a great name in the industry. And I think it started with my dad, and I'm trying to continue to build that and make it even better. But we're built on care. We're built on urgency. We're built on factory authorized technicians. We're built on the FESA certified company. We're built on team. Let me tell you, I have guys, and this is kudos to my guys, that, especially, not to, downplay anybody who's, newer or hasn't been here for the 20 years or 15 years or all that. But these guys, you want to talk about dedication. They have helped get us to this point. That stuff is not unnoticed, and super grateful. I have guys that are going out on calls tomorrow. Shout out to Jamad and Richie. I have guys that are going out on calls tomorrow that aren't on call, and they said, you know what? We have quick checks that are piling up. We service a C-store here in Jersey. Very, very, very good customer. We make sure we handle their calls with white gloves. All right, but listen, very good customer. We didn't want to leave calls hanging the next week. These guys jumped in and said, listen, give us a few calls each. We'll roll on them tomorrow. This way they don't linger into next week because, we're getting busier. And when you're getting busier, calls do start to back up. They start to pile up. And we're trying our best. These guys are, I always say, these are technicians, not magicians, and they're people and they're humans. And as the weather gets warmer, it gets harder for these guys out there. The heat plays a major role in how technicians be able to, can move from job to job. You put a guy on a roof, it's very hot up there. You put a guy in a kitchen, it's extra hot than what it might normally be in October or November. But these guys are stepping up. So and this is not just Malachi, because I know there's technicians across the country that just have that in them, just that gold collar thing that we talk about, where they don't think about it, they just do. It's just about doing. And we're here in New Jersey, and it's a very high octane market. It's a very urgent market. It's a very, I don't want to listen, Rich. I don't want to hear about tomorrow. I want to know now. And that's how we talk, and that's how it is, right? So that's what this industry is. And every company probably has different dynamics. Every company runs a little different. And I think as time goes on, I would love to get some of these guys and gals in these service companies on to talk about their dynamic and how they are doing it successfully. Go talk to some people down in Texas, talk to some people in Arizona, talk to some people in Cali, talk to some people in Chicago, and so on and so forth, to get them on. Let's understand each other's markets, and we're going to be doing some interesting things with the technology in place that me and Lisa, a little thing go through their eyes. But this is a little different. This is just getting some service managers on the line here, and going in depth as to what you expect from your technicians. We hear, and years ago, it was like even with my dad coming up, there's certain criteria, like fry pots and different things. When we're changing out these things, we have to get these things done. There was no, my father was a tough guy to work for. I think anyone who knows him or anyone who has worked with him here over the years, he was not easy. And he did not, if he did a fry pot job in 3 hours, then you could too. And he didn't want to hear about 6 hours, 8 hours all day, 2 men. So, and that's how I came up. And we are here, we get stuff done at Malachi. That's one of the big things. I'm not worried about these other companies. These other companies out here, do your thing. We have to focus on what we do. And I think that's a lesson for anyone out there. Worry about what you got going on in your building. People bring different as you hire and as you grow, people bring different personalities, different ideas, different thoughts, but we have to stay true to ourselves as a company. And who are we? We are urgent. We get things done in a timely fashion. We don't waste our time. We don't sit around. We get things done. We get on to the next one. That's what our partners expect. We have to deliver for our partners. And it's not just the customer. I have reps and dealers that I work with. I have manufacturers. These guys and gals, they don't want to hear about all this time to do this certain thing. We don't get paid for that. We get paid to get in, do the job, and leave. When you boil it down, you strip everything away, that's the bottom line. Ice machines are critical, especially in the Southeast. Oh, hell yeah. When you got to get to, especially with the summertime coming, it's gonna get busier. But, I'm talking about culture here as well. By the way, Chris Rowling in the building, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm talking about company culture here too. As we bring new people in, as you're building and growing, you got to get the people that you hire, that you bring into the team. They have to understand the vision. They have to understand what's at stake here. When you come from different places, you come with habits, good, bad, indifferent, whatever you want to call them. I think my job as CEO and anyone at the helm, when you have this going on, you have to bring these people in. You have to sit them down. You have to talk with them, and you have to let them know this is how we do it. This is how we do it. Maybe that wherever you came from, that's the model. That's the way it worked. But here, we move. We move. And you know what? We've been really successful and profitable. And I'm not about to stop. And that's our differentiator. That's our differentiator. When you look at a world of service companies like mine, like anyone across the country, go to Safesa.com. Throw a dart. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of companies like mine. What's the difference if we're all factory authorized for this brand and we all carry the OEM parts? there's a few differentiators that you have to bring to the table. Obviously, for us, I'm going to say we're a SFESA certified company. That's a differentiator. I think we're one of 34 companies on the planet. It's not easy to attain. Proud of that. We maintain it. Our warranty. A lot of warranties out there are 30 days. Some are 90. I doubled it down. I said, listen, I'm doing a 180-day warranty here. Industry-leading 180-day warranty in the New Jersey market. I back my guys' labor. I back it. Differentiator. The other differentiator is responding. Responsiveness, communication. Are we great at it? Nope. But we're gonna be great because we're working on it. Got a lot of different things in the pike here that we're doing to get better at communication. Got my sister back here full time. Where's Samantha? Where's Samantha Hernandez? She's probably not watching. I watch her live. She doesn't watch mine. But she's back here full time. I know it's not easy. She's a mom. She's got things going on. But you know what? The family business needed her. She's back here. We're figuring things out. Response. We got to respond. And urgency and fixing things and getting things done in a timely manner. None of this 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hour things, the one call days. No, we don't do that here, Maliki. Our guys roll. We have quality technicians that know what they're doing. We get in, we diagnose in the first hour. If we can't, why not? Let's talk about it. We shouldn't be on the site for 3, 4 hours diagnosing things. And listen, I know every job is different, and I'm not saying that that's not going to happen from time to time. You get caught into some things, and some things can be treacherous grounds. But for the most part, we look at the way that our senior techs are rolling here, man. They're in, they're out, they're diagnosing, and that's it. We're not spending time. We want 4, 5, 6 calls done a day. It could happen. It does happen. So, trying to get the culture up to par and up to speed here, and for any service leader out there as you're hiring and growing, because I'm sure you're hiring, I'm sure you're growing. I see it. I see people are hiring out there. The world's coming back. We're trying to fill positions. So, you're going to have new people. You're going to have to cultivate them. You have to show them your way. Because we all do things a little differently, and we have to be humble. We have to have respect, and if not, then we're gonna have a problem. Respect is huge. It's one of the core values here. What are your core values? What are your core values? Ours is simple. Maybe you're like, oh, you have to put those on paper to say they're core values. I like simplicity. I don't want anything elaborate. I want these things to be in your face. Care, respect, generosity, urgency, team. Jenny Monnier is here. One-man show, no days off. That's how we do it. Lisa Z in San Diego, eating some trash tacos probably. Just kidding. But that's it. Building a company culture is not easy. It's not easy. It's a mental toughness game, mental fortitude. You have to dig deep. Some days it might be hard to get out of bed. I have those days. Social media could be a tricky thing. Social media can be a very tricky thing because people put out all these good things and these happy things. And I'm guilty. Listen, I'm not going to show you all my bad stuff. Sometimes I'm going to tell you right now, Rich Maliki has bad days. Full on, straight up bad days, down in the dumps, don't want to do anything days. They happen. You're not alone. Lisa is drinking a lavender latte. Oh, Lord help us. Oh, God. Lisa's drinking a lavender latte. She's probably chasing it down with some rose and thyme water. This is our hippie child. This is my daughter. So, listen, it's Friday. It's Friday. What's going on for the weekend? I'll tell you what's going on for the weekend. I'm planning a trip to Arizona because Fed conference, ladies and gentlemen, I got to get this locked down. We got to get this locked down. Things are just not happening with the venues that I chose, and I won't badmouth them here, but it was just bad business all around. And they knew dates, they knew flexible dates, and they told me to come anyway. And they're not working with me. here we are. Now I got to go find new venues. But listen, this is all about, I'm learning, and putting on conferences are not easy. I can tell you that right now. Putting on conferences are not easy. So probably going to figure out how to get to Arizona Monday and Tuesday. So I'm going to lose a couple days next week on the West Coast, especially with the time difference coming back. That jet lag is kind of brutal. It really is. And I'm going to do my best. And then I'll, probably I might miss some lives on early next week. So we'll see what happens. But the Fed conference we're going to lock it down. We're going to get it going. I know some people are asking about sponsorships. I got you. Stay tuned. This is going to be the best conference for digital marketing this industry has ever seen, because they've only seen one. So we're going to make it better than the last. And we're going to have some really amazing keynotes from the social media world, some gurus. We're going to have some industry, food equipment industry vets. We're going to have some stages that need to be filled, and seats that need to be filled, and it's going to happen. So Alexander says, we are the champions. Yes, we are the champions of the food equipment industry. So just a little Friday afternoon chat on business culture, getting people aligned. It's never going to be easy, nor should it be. Anything worth having is going to be a fight to the finish. And if you're in business, you're an entrepreneur, you know that. You got to kick down doors. You got to teach people. You got to lead people. You have to dig deep. You have to dig deep, and that's what we're doing every single day. And I know you are too. Fed Nation, I see you. And listen, we're going to go over into the weekend now. If Lisa was here right now, she'd be taking this little mouse and going right over here to ending this. So I'm going to go over here and end this for the live stream outro. Don't worry, Lisa, I'm on it. So Friday, if you're over in Fed Group, Taz is concocting up some interesting beverages. We're going to have an official Fed Nation beverage. Taz is going to make that happen. I'm going to talk to him about this. I want to know what his thoughts are. We definitely want to make it that it's embodies who we all are. So that'll be pretty cool. Just some fun stuff too. We gotta have fun. We gotta have these little things that connect us. So listen, I appreciate you all. Wait, we got a comment here. Right there with you. Okay, there she is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Friday, I want to leave you with this. Be good to each other. The world is coming back. Little by little. Get excited. Get fired up. I know this is a calm fire right now for a Friday afternoon. Get fired up. Beautiful things ahead. Appreciate you all. And I don't know when I'll see you exactly. Monday, Tuesday? I don't know. Probably more like Wednesday. So that's that. Beautiful weekend.